Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining. It's really an honor for me to give Intel's Expo Hall talk at OCP Global Summit this year. And we've supported OCP since its very beginnings as a founding member. And together with the community, we've solved a series of challenges, problems of power at scale, workload acceleration, storage, and we really need to push for the next level of solutions, solving customer problems, and scaling our ecosystem efforts across growing workloads, across cloud to edge to on-premise data centers. And today I'd really like to focus on the data center edge of the future and sustainability. Oh, and I forgot, it's really a pleasure to see everyone here in person. I see a lot of familiar faces, and I drive strategy in our data center and AI group, specifically in our future platform strategy and sustainability office. So ubiquitous computing, pervasive connectivity driven by 5G, cloud-to-edge infrastructure, and artificial intelligence are the forces that are driving digital disruption. And these forces are driving digital transformation in almost every aspect of our lives. Security and sustainability are foundational. And I'll walk through these one by one to talk about some of the innovations in each one of these superpowers, as we call them. So for ubiquitous computing, the foundational elements are security, AI, and sustainability. And for the data center edge of the future architecture, it's instantiated through 4 deployment platforms. The first is around general purpose computing, the second around machine learning, AI, and HPC, the third around computational storage, and the fourth around acceleration services. And across these deployment platforms, there are a couple of things that are really foundational. Security across all the ingredients, performance per total cost of ownership at a system level, an architecture that's optimized for workloads of the future and microservices deployments, and efficiency and sustainability at scale. With OCP, with the community, we're developing new standards and metrics for data center performance and efficiency. In the area of data center efficiency, PUE, power usage effectiveness, has served us well in the last decade to help drive the level of efficiency in the data center. But as we look towards the future, we need to think about a set of new, more holistic metrics that look really at the useful fraction of IT energy, that take into account software efficiencies, and that take into account real-world utilization levels. And so we're really excited about this work and partnering with everyone on this. In the area, another area of focus and of interest is circularity and modularity. And if you saw our keynote and walked around, you probably saw all of our excitement and great enthusiasm around the data center hardware, the data center modular hardware system. And it's comprised of a host processor module and some other components that are modular and that can be reused across platform generations. Components like the OCP Network Interface Card 3.0, the Secure Control Module, Common Power Supply, and we're scaling this through the ecosystem with reference designs that are available today. There's a lot more exciting work around sustainability with OCP across some work streams around energy efficiency, water usage, and circularity that you can please check out. Another important area of focus for us, one that we talked a lot about at our recent Intel Innovation event, is system-level benchmarking. And really, the fact that traditional benchmarks that are really focused on throughput and task-level efficiency don't really measure real-world performance. They fall short in areas, especially when we're looking at a disaggregated system, microservices level performance. So we've announced with some partners a new system-level benchmark, and we really feel that it's going to help us really measure what counts in the data center. So please contact us if you'd like to learn more about it and have more information there. Great. In the area of pervasive connectivity, as we're looking at growth in 5G, IoTG, AI, high-performance computing, machine learning, there's really an unquenchable demand for performance. And across our network links, there's an ever-increasing need for bandwidth. Switch to NIC, 100 to 200 gigabits per second and beyond, silicon photonics at 400G, switches from 3.2 terabit per second to 25.6. It's incredible. And across the network, we're really looking at improving performance. And we have a series of offerings in this space that can help. The Intel Tofino Fabric processor is enabled with P4 programmability, in-band telemetry, cybersecurity, and load balancing to help in this space. And we're also looking at, across Xeon and accelerators like FPGAs and infrastructure processing units, we're looking at increasing queue sizes so that we can really improve performance in the network. And around the infrastructure processing unit, in particular our IPU, we're enabling this at scale through the infrastructure, through OPI, Open Programmable Infrastructure, and the IPDK. This is the Infrastructure Programmer Development Kit. And we recently announced with Google that the C3 instances will be based on our 4th Xeon scalable processor and our Mount Evans IPU. So very excited about that announcement in particular. So just in summary, across the switch, across Xeon, across the IPU, we're really looking at driving performance per total cost of ownership at a system level and improving performance overall and driving towards the needs of the data center of the future. Looking at cloud-to-edge infrastructure, really, the goal here is to lower TCO with a consistent cloud-native platform approach across all the edge locations, and specifically for edge, some of the challenges or scalability of the cloud-native platform, and then meeting also the stringent requirements and standards across the various edge locations. And with the community and OCP, we've put forward several open edge SLED concepts for edge gateway, content delivery network, universal customer premise equipment, and also an open chassis that can help in this space. And then we've enabled them with some open software, DPDK, OpenVINO, and Open Visual Cloud. And finally, the 4th superpower around artificial intelligence, we're driving with the community with OCP, open for all artificial intelligence solutions. And across the data processing pipeline, across that pipeline up top where you've got data, model, and deploy, we're looking at offering a portfolio of platforms, kits, tools, framework, and performances libraries to help developers improve apps, increase app development cycle time, and really here in the first step, which is the data prep step, 80% of AI happens in this step, and Xeon offers some great performance with a very scalable and very mature software ecosystem to drive. And in the model phase, you can think of machine learning. This is deep learning training. Xeon does a great job for machine learning. And in the training space, what we've done is we've augmented Xeon's capability for training with capabilities around vectorization and data parallelization. And with our 4th generation Xeon scalable processor, we'll have AMX. So this is advanced matrix extensions that are really going to improve performance in this area. For workload-specific acceleration, we have our GPUs and our Habana Gaudi and Gaudi 2 processors that support the OCP accelerator module. And then we've got one API for our GPUs that are going to help standardize the application programming interface. And with our Habana solutions, we've got Synapse AI, which is a full software stack for deep learning, training, and AI. So overall, a lot of a great portfolio of options and over 200 optimized solutions that you can leverage. So please visit our site at builders.intel.com for more on this. And finally, Intel and OCP in the community are really empowering open. So glad to see you all at this Experience Center. We've got our booth over there with some great show and tell. Specifically, we've got a sustainability demo where we've optimized power at the system level, so optimizing out-of-box performance for power. And then we've got some upcoming really great talks around innovation, around CXL 3.0, and I think you just heard about CXL just before this, my little talk here, around telemetry, around the chiplet ecosystem, around cloud scale infrastructure management, and we also have a panel, a really exciting panel around the data center modular hardware system as well coming up. So just really thank you so much for your attention. I'm looking forward to connecting with everyone at this event and driving the future with all of you and OCP. Thank you so much.